10 years. 10 long years. It has been 10 years since the previous Mount & Blade game has come out. I've been waiting for Mount & Blade Bannerlord since 2012 when it was first announced. It's finally here. We finally got it. And I'll tell you what.
This game about hard as shit.
If you want to spend 5 hours of your life dying and dying and dying and dying and dying and just dying a little bit more, then this is the game for you, Buckaroo.
Fuck this game. Are you fucking kidding me?
This fucking game pissed me off and still pisses me off so bad. During recording my video, during recording this video, I had to take breaks because I couldn't sit through it for more than 30 minutes. And I even contemplated not even doing the video. I contemplating just not doing the video at all because of how ungodly hard and frustrating and brutal this game is. and Mount & Blade Mount & Blade Warband was like a childhood game of mine. I played that game religiously. I think I have somewhere upwards of like 200 to 300 hours into that game. And even then, I was like, dude, I cannot do this. I cannot do this game. But I did it. I was able to pull through and complete the video.
All for you. I hope you're happy.
Now, without any further ado,
Mount & Blade!
Immediately after starting up the game, it crashes. I reboot the game and get into the character creation menu. I then spent a good hour crafting and molding the perfect Chad, right down to the jawline, but he was too spectacular to be given a name as simple as Chad. So I did the appropriate thing and gave him the name of a king, Thad, who I later found out literally doesn't exist. After completing this magnificent specimen, I was thrusted directly into the tutorial. I only spent around 17 minutes in the tutorial, but it felt like an eternity as I didn't know what I was doing and got knocked on my ass more times than I'd like to admit. And this guy is so fucking slow, I mean look at him! I completed the tutorial and set off on my first quest, to slay a group of raiders that had been terrorizing the locals. I approached these ruffians and attempted to be diplomatic, to no avail. This would have been the part where I say Thad cleaned house and won without a scratch. But no. I got fucking whomped with a single attack that shattered 3/4 of my health. I would have never imagined that a 40-something malnourished, saggy man who does nothing but shit and sleep would club my knee with the same force as a 7-foot-tall bodybuilder armed with a steel baseball bat who was told that he would win $100 million if he could get a solid hit directly on my right kneecap. It was this exact moment when I realized I was in for a world of hurt over the next few hours. After raiding the first set of raiders, I pursued a second set of rapscallions, driving them off with the same energy you would have with a rodent that found its way into your food cabinet. Get out of here! Shoo! The third set of raiders went down like pigs to the slaughter after they threw a pile of heat-seeking rocks in my general direction. I talked to a prisoner that I freed from the claws of those bloodthirsty brigands, and he told me that my siblings might be held at a nearby raider hideout, and that I would have to locate the hideout in order to save them. Up until this point, I had completely forgotten there was a story at all. I just assumed I was killing people for the fun of it, but luckily the prisoner I had freed was very insightful. I found the hideout instantly, as it was directly above me. I wasted no time at all heading to the bandits' hideout, and I totally did not spend 5 in-game hours walking my slow ass directly to the nearest town to resupply on spent resources, only to find out the town is soft-locked until you finish the entire tutorial. No, I did not do that. I went directly to the bandit hideout. I snuck up to the lair and waited until midnight to unleash my assault on the fiends residing within. Once midnight struck, me and all my men stormed the encampment and tore those helpless cretins until there was nobody left. That is a complete lie. I just lied to all of you. In actuality, I got my dick kicked in the instant I stepped foot into the campsite. After respawning, all my men ran ahead of me and I had no chance to get a kill in for myself. I challenged their leader to a duel and got knocked out quicker than Ben Askren in his fight against Jorge Masvidal during UFC 239.
The fight clock is brought to you by Modelo.
I learned my lesson, and instead of choosing to duel on purpose, I chose to duel on accident and beat my previously held record for the fastest fight ended by a TKO by 2 seconds. At least I beat something. Shit, I'm gonna die! My brother was killed in action, but I pressed on, winning the final fight by the skin of my teeth. After dying, my brother briefly came back to life to tell me I must choose a family name. I thought for a long while as to what my family's name should be, and I eventually settled on The Ascended, because Thad the Ascended is fucking hilarious and no one can tell me otherwise. I also had to Google Ascended because I wasn't sure if I had spelt it right. I did. After choosing my family name, I was then tasked with coming up with my kingdom's banner. I chose a small white knight's helmet because Thad respects women, but also has an unfortunate sized member. I completed the full tutorial and was instantly ambushed by a group of looters at night. I barely managed to kill the looters, but I was then ambushed by a separate looter party right after defeating the first group. I was too injured to fight, so I was forced to surrender. I was toted around aimlessly for a little bit, but I managed to escape and I made my way to Phykeon. Fuck. Where a tournament was being held. I joined in on the fun to see what tournaments are like in Bannerlord. I entered the arena and stood my ground, defeating foes left and right until there were only 2 combatants left. Thad the Ascended and Theros, a general for the Imperial Army. Swords clashed, blood flew, and Thad stuck victorious in the end. Just kidding, I was throat punched by a longsword wielding killer in full steel armor who didn't even flinch when I attempted to swing in his general direction. I was downed instantly and the tournament was over for Thad. It was the first round. So if it wasn't clear before, this game is hard, especially if you're not the best at combat. But that wasn't the end for Thad. No sir, not by a long shot. So I buckled down and got to business. I purchased better equipment, hired some protection, and acquired a sick-ass cape and went to work. I farmed looters, sold their gear, and made somewhat of a name for myself. Then, in classic Zalgo fashion, I bit off more than I could chew and was taken prisoner by a lucky group of raiders. After escaping captivity for a second time, I figured it would be time to start playing smarter, not harder. So I took a look at my active quests and figured out what to do. I must rebuild my clan and begin crafting a kingdom of my own. I went into the menu and saved for the first time, solidifying my place in this cold, heartless world. I then continued to grind for around an hour, rubbing myself raw. After grinding like a 78-year-old man who just took an extra strength Viagra pill, I visited a village and started my first official quest. I was tasked with convincing an angry, vengeful family that the man who murdered a relative of theirs is actually a good guy and that they should be grateful for having one less mouth to feed. It ended just as you'd expect. Bruh. After completing that quest, I skipped town and continued my looter genocide for another hour. Like the genius I am, I spent money in order to make money and bought a bearskin cloak. In reality, I just bought the thing because I thought it looked cool. I traveled north and accepted another quest. This was the exact same quest as the previous one. It ended in the exact same way as the previous one as well. Damn it, that can't do anything. If it wasn't clear before, the side quests in Bannerlord are not the most fleshed out. There are a lot of repeating quests, and those quests are amazingly buggy in a multitude of ways. More looting, killing, and pillaging it is, I guess! Another hour passed, and I was finally making some observable progress. For a reason I can't remember, I accepted another quest, but this time I was delivering goods from one town to another. Riveting stuff. The quest went off without a hitch, and I continued on my merry way. I was paid quite handsomely and figured that questing might actually benefit me more than executing drug addicts in the forest. So that's what I did. Questing. Quest montage, baby! I delivered the fuck out of some goods, traded my ass off with townsfolk, killed the shit out of an army of poachers, and got a bolt full of gold in return. Did I hear somebody say I did that twice? No? Well, I did. That's right, you beautiful little bastards. I defeated 2 armies worth of poachers and got fucking stacked because of it. I'm rolling in gold now, baby. Living it up the only way I know how. Like the chiseled god I am. No one can put me down. I'm unstoppable.
Oh yeah, hey, Tailworlds. What the hell's going on here? I can't figure this shit out. Did the game glitch out right here? Am I doing the quest wrong? Please help me. I'm scared and want to go home.
Anyway, I'm a golden god. Nobody in their right mind would challenge me. I would wipe the floor with any poor fool who— Hey, who the fuck are these guys? Oh, wait, they want to fight? Oh shit, they're strong. Oh fuck, my men are dead. Oh, I was defeated in a battle? Oh, I was taken prisoner and all my men are dead or gone and I have to start from square one? Oh. Oh, okay. You know what? Fuck this shit-eating game. If I had more than one brain cell, I'd call it quits right here. But I'm a stubborn little inbred, and I told myself I was going to finish this video, and that's what's going to happen if it's the last goddamn thing I do. You hear me, Tailworlds? You haven't won yet. I'm still kicking. You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that if you want to put me down. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Oh, is this what you wanted, Tailworlds? Was this your intention all along? To torment me until I finally find the courage to plug up my car's exhaust, start it, and sit in the driver's seat and wait until my brain go empty? Because that's what it's coming towards. Well, guess what, you sorry excuse for a game company? I'm gonna rebuild and conquer this whole fucking continent if it's the last thing I do. Shit. Fuck it. If this goes bad, worst that happens is I lose a little bit of gold. Or my life. But who needs that anyway? God fucking damn it.
And thus ends the story of Thaddeus the Ascended. He spent the rest of his days fighting in the arena pits and joining any tournament he could physically seek out. He eventually died peacefully in his sleep at the ripe old age of 44. His legend quickly became a memory that was lost to time centuries ago. Some say he is still battling high up in Valhalla to this day. If that is the case, I feel awful for him, because there is no way he would win any fights that come his way.
Oh, hey, what's up? Outro Zelgo here. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. You are a champ. It might not have sounded like it, but this video was actually a lot of fun to make. I was meaning for this video to come out a lot sooner, but I had really bad writer's block for upwards of like 2 weeks. With that being said, though, I am ridiculously proud of how this whole video turned out. And I cannot wait to do more videos well into the future. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of the video and what you guys actually want me to cover next. And I'll definitely make sure to check it out. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing like another gaming video or just a commentary video of any kind, really. Any topic that you guys really want me to talk about or do or say, or any weird thing you guys want me to do.
Except for porn. Not doing porn.
I think that'll be it for me for now. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already, because that would make my day. And to be honest, probably make your day too. Not gonna lie. I'll see you all next time. But until then,
Peace. We out.